Now, you won't recognise this man. He looks like a stereotypical British gentleman, but he stood next to a fuel cell that he made in the 50s. He should be a household name. His life was a real carousel. Lots of ups and downs, trials and tribulations. Did you know that a British fuel cell flew and landed America on the moon? This man is Francis Thomas Bacon, and he designed the fuel cell that flew America to the moon. Francis studied at Cambridge University and became obsessed by hydrogen. He saw it as the answer, as some other people had in the past. Jules Verne, for example, thought that the world would eventually be fueled by hydrogen. Unfortunately, he was so obsessed that when he went for jobs, he would sometimes ask, "Do you mind if I just do my pet experiments for a couple of hours a week?" And normally, he would take the job and he would be allowed to do this work, but he got distracted. He often lost his job because of his obsession with hydrogen. And eventually had to do the work on his own, unfunded. He was overlooked for funding. But he kept going to London and showing everyone his gizmo. He was so proud of it. He knew this was something important and he knew that this would work. And his friend said, "It's great, Francis, but what are you going to do with that? What's the market?" Unbeknown to him, JFK started the Moonshot program. An engineering firm called Pratt & Whitney were awarded the propulsion system contract to fly the Apollo space missions. But they didn't really know what they were going to use. So they started looking around the world. They heard about Francis and they were impressed. They employed Francis. They licensed his technology, took him to America, put 1,000 people on it, and flew to the moon. Probably nobody was more surprised than Francis. Now, there's a lot of confusing information about hydrogen, a lot of greenwashing, a lot of resistance in the marketplace. We're all on a steep learning curve to understand what the possibilities of hydrogen brings. But environmentally, we're on code red. We need to solve climate change. We don't need to live with air pollution. And hydrogen can solve that. We can protect children's lungs from air pollution tattoos. We can solve climate change. We can protect against fossil fuel tyrants. We can create a future history. We need to exert our consumer pressure. We need to put pressure on politicians. We need to demand these products from our industries. We need a green industrial revolution. And we need to stop tattooing our lungs. And when people tell you no, that's not possible, remember Francis Bacon. Because if he can fly America to the moon, then anything is possible. Thank you.